Sometimes we feel things, and to name them and to give them sounds or voice or words helps us to understand them. So this is what I will be doing here in this video, is to explore my inner world, because what can happen for me sometimes is that I feel something, I experience something, and at the same time I have thoughts, and it can be difficult to distinguish the difference. Yeah, what are my thoughts? What are the feelings I'm creating from my thoughts? And what is the feeling in my belly that is talking to me, that wants to come out, that wants to be shared? So I thought, why not create a video where I do this to inspire you, but also to give myself the opportunity, because right now I don't have anyone here to speak to, but I can speak to you through a video. When it comes to emotions, something that I've been exploring is the tempo of my speaking, the tempo of my living. When there is a high tempo, it's usually from a mind wanting to do things fast. It's from like a thinking part of me. I'm moving from a thinking part of me. When I slow down a little bit, I end up more in my emotional body. And the emotional body has so beautiful qualities for me to understand myself and understand the world around me. I mean, we're all different people, right? But for me, and I think many of us, we have a lot of emotions. We feel a lot, and sometimes it can be quite elusive what this feeling is about. So right now I've been traveling for quite many weeks, and now I've had about a month in the same room, in the same house, in the same place, and I've had the time to like slow down and feel my emotions and feel how what's coming up through my emotions and what they mean. So I will try to give some space for this, and let's see if it makes sense for you. If you're not aware of my work with the vocal liberation method, I really recommend checking my earlier videos about that, because to understand a little bit what I'm doing here, but also, yeah, for your own sake, I think it's one of the most beautiful things we can gift ourselves, and that is vocal awareness. Awareness of how I am speaking and how that is affecting my energy, and how it's moving my energy, and how it's creating different energy patterns in me. So what I will do now is that I will just lean on this emotion. So I might move away a bit from the eye contact here and just explore my sensations in my body. So I didn't sleep at all last night. I slept in the morning, and I can still feel that like slight dizziness, grogginess from that. So I will just begin by naming a few things. I'm a little bit cold. Yeah, the grogginess is there. There's a slight tension on my temples. You can see what happens to my body as I name this is I yawn. There's like a relaxation. I feel my tempo is slowing down. My awareness is dropping down into my body. And the yawning is really an indication that I'm dropping into my parasympathetic something like that. My calm nervous system, right? I'm not going into active stress. When we're stressed, we don't yawn. When we're in movement, when we're running, we don't yawn, right? Because then the body is set to do an active, put a stress on the body. So recently I've been cutting out, I would say, all of my addictions, but maybe it's not true. Depends really what you mean with addictions, but most of the habits that I've been in for the last couple of weeks or months, I've been pulling myself out of. So coffee is one of them. I'm experimenting, having coffee one day and coffee not some days. And today's the day I didn't have a coffee. And I feel so much more connected to my emotional body, actually. Something I haven't done for a long time is watching movies. And yesterday I couldn't sleep, so I actually watched movies, which probably did not help me to relax and fall asleep. It kept me awake, kept the adrenaline pumping throughout the night. So of course my body couldn't sleep. And I enjoyed it. At least. So that was fun. So what else is here? Yeah, there is some more like personal stuff. Let's see if I feel comfortable to share it. I've been single now for about 2 years. And there is something came to me in 2 months ago where I felt really, really lonely. I was in a deep ceremony and I spent a lot of time by myself, and I could just feel my body having this loneliness, and it was like I was just longing to be with another body. And then actually a month earlier I met this woman that I really fancied, and I felt a strong connection to her very quickly. But I didn't explore it because she has a boyfriend, and my sister actually, like, for some reason I told my sister about this woman, and my sister goes like, "Is it that woman?" And I'm like, "Yeah, do you know her?" She's like, "Yes." Don't. Like, for some reason, and she's explained some reasons, she said, "Don't go for that woman." And that was a very interesting experience to like have this strong connection that I get sometimes when I meet a woman, and it's like whoa, what is this? And that's usually very exciting to explore. Doesn't mean it's a good fit, but it's usually an indication for me that I want to explore the connection. So I didn't this time, and instead I was sitting for like a week or 10 days. I was sitting with this intensity of really wanting to reach out to her, and I didn't. And I'm actually quite proud of myself. And yeah, I can feel my emotional state right now. It has something to do with this longing for a connection, but like a little bit afraid of creating a connection with, because it cannot just be anyone. It has to be someone that I can really precious, that I can feel is precious in my life, is precious for me. So it's interesting. Just noticing that as I'm sitting here and talking, a part of me is explaining to you what is going on and what's happening, and another part is me exploring it. But I think mostly I'm explaining, so I'm not fully going into the exploration. So what would happen? What would happen if I did that? Let's go. In my belly, I feel this small little knot, like some tight, it has tightened a bit. And the color is blue. It reminds me of a rope that someone tied. And as I name that, I'm slightly losing connection to it. It's almost like it's dissolving, moving a bit into my left side of my stomach. I'm getting pictures of the series that I watched the whole night. And I remember feeling a lot of anxiety watching because of the characters in the series and their adventures and their and the drama. And maybe I picked up something there, or it's reflecting something that I feel already in my life. Yeah, there is this one person I had a communication with. It doesn't feel nice at all. I don't feel heard, I don't feel understood. And I just want to, like, throw him out of my phone. Yeah, when I say that, this left side, something shifts. And wow. And now I'm in a state where I don't understand. It's just, now I kind of gave the feeling. I give over my body to the feeling. So now I'm just yawning. There's some water coming out of my eyes. My nose is running. Yeah, I can feel a lot of tension release. I can feel different calmness in me. And I don't have any paper close by. So now it's like the heaviness from my belly released, and my awareness is slowly moving up. Awareness, I mean my bodily sensation, my connection with my body is not in the belly. Oh, I'm feeling hunger now in the belly, and the attention is more in my chest now. So, for some time now, I've been exploring the solar plex, and solar plex is such an amazing area in the body. It's like the emotional hub. It's every time I go connect with it, my body jumps a little bit. I think you saw that. It went like, and right now in my exploration, I can see that it's like clogged with debris. It's like a cave that is clogged with debris, like stones trees that has fallen over and bushes that have grown. And my practice now is to go there and breathe and feel and let this body part take space to open, to move, to move my energy from my emotional center. I have a method called the vocal liberation method, and in this method we explore the voice as a tool for liberation. And and when I give my voice to my emotional body, meaning when my emotional body gets to color my voice completely, my experience of myself totally shifts. And you can hear it in my voice now. There is a different quality in the connection with myself. So, if you like, you can take a few breaths with me here. Just gently breathing in and noticing what's alive in you as you listen to me, and give that some sounds. Yeah. So good. And if you want to go deeper into the technique, I'm sure you can search around on my YouTube channel here and find some videos where I go deeper into the work and I explain this. And so I'm gonna go a little bit deeper here. So this is actually quite amazing, the amount of awareness that I'm able to build in this conversation. It's like I'm sitting with a great listener. And there's nothing better than a great listener. Because when I speak to a great listener, I get to know things about myself that I didn't know. And it takes my dedication to explore. It takes a good listener to bring it out of me. And it takes a willingness to be with what is here. So my willingness here and now is for me that I dare to stay with my process and that I don't go into explanation too much. I feel I've had a nice balance here of explaining and exploring. And with a great listener, you don't need to explain. You can just go into exploration. But I've been enjoying this explaining also because I realize if I explain this, you might be able to pick it up. And you might be able to do what I'm doing here. And you might do it. And when you do it, you can do it to a person. Or you can do like me and just hit the record button. And you do it to yourself. and then you can listen back. And this is amazing, listening back. You can also choose to not post it and not show it to anyone. You can also choose to post it. There is a different teaching in each of these choices. Yeah. So my invitation to you is to make a few minutes of you just exploring the energy that is in your body, the emotional body, what is going on for you. And notice what happens when you authentically name or sound that feeling. It is amazing. Thank you for joining me on this personal journey. May it benefit you as it benefits me. And looking forward to sharing more. Oh.